Hi guys, welcome to Ready Set RC, and today we have the WL Toys 144001. Full disclaimer guys, we did not get sent this RC. We purchased this off of eBay. I will put a link in the description below. If you guys have been watching the gift selection for 2020, I also posted this RC as one of the gifts that I would suggest for 2020. The one that I purchased, it was 90 bucks off of eBay. It comes with one LiPo battery. We'll get into that a little bit further. But guys, let's get this box open and let's see what the WL Toys 144001 is all about. So here we are guys with the 144001 out of the box in all its glory. This is a 1/14th scale four-wheel drive buggy, and for what I'm seeing for this price point guys, this is amazing. This is not toy grade, this is a hobby grade RC, and I gotta say guys, I'm really impressed with what I'm looking at here. This RC comes with an owner's manual, a USB charger, and a T-wrench. It comes with a transmitter where you have the steering trim, the throttle dual rate, on-off switch right here, and a bind button guys. Steering wheel that's on it, it's a foam wheel, and it feels good in the hands guys. As I said on the gift video, this feels like a very good controller, and it is capable of driving with one hand very easily. I'm really impressed. It takes 4 AA's, and hopefully you guys are able to see that on the camera, but it takes 4 AA's. The wheels on here guys, they don't feel like they have foam, but they are pretty firm. We'll have to see how that does on the road. Turnbuckle adjustments throughout this car, and it's metal turnbuckles with a plastic rod end. It looks like you have CVAs up in the front, dog bones in the rear. You have a metal shock tower in the front and in the rear, metal shock bodies in both front and rear, metal shock caps. It's screw down adjustment on all shock. Body feels pretty good guys. I have to say the body does feel pretty good on this. It's not flimsy. With this edition, they do sell 2 different editions. So you have one where you get 2 LiPo batteries. The one that I got for 90 bucks, you only get 1, and it has a Dean's connection on it too. Looking at this battery, it looks like it's a 2S 1500 mAh. It does not tell you what the burst rate, the C rating is on this, but it's a 2S battery. I have a few of these also with T-plug or Dean's connection, so if it doesn't fit the bill, I can always replace it with some other battery packs I do have. But I've seen videos of this RC guys. I'm thoroughly impressed. I don't think I'm gonna be disappointed with the battery performance on this at all. Coming off this ESC, you have a Dean's or T-plug connection. You have a front to rear brace on this car as well. A 550 can size motor. It doesn't report how many turns that motor is, but it is a 550 can motor. It looks like some generic brush motor that's on here. The servo that's in here, I can't tell if it's metal or plastic gears. It sounds pretty quick. I'd have to see how that is when it's on the road, but it sounds pretty good guys. As for the ESC, it's a 60 amp brushed ESC. I mean, I'm really impressed. I cannot wait to get this out on the road. Chassis, metal chassis, 90 bucks, metal chassis. Phillips screws throughout, but at this price point, I'm not upset about that. And if you're one of those guys that are really a stickler about a $90 RC having Phillips, you can always replace them. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to pick that up on the camera, but it's aluminum drive shaft going through, Velcro mounted for the battery strap. I mean, this thing is thorough. I'm not exactly wowed by the front suspension, but the rear, I think the front feels over dampened. The rear feels a little, you got a metal steering link going on here. I mean, for 90 bucks, guys, you're really getting a lot of car out of this, a lot of good car out of this. The only thing that you'll need to complete this set, the 4 AA batteries for the transmitter. If you use the provided charger on this, they're saying it takes about 3 hours to charge this 2S LiPo. I would suggest start off with the provided charger on this and then upgrade to a better charger, guys. But let's get this RC out and let's see what it can do. All right, hopefully you guys can see that the speed is zeroed out. It is really windy today, guys, but just want to get an idea of what the speed is like on this. The motor has not been broken in, so it's definitely going to top out a little bit more than this at some point. Get a little buggy on range. Ooh. Range is a little off. Don't know what's going on. A little off on range. This thing is a peppy little car though. Not getting much grip on the tires over there. Woo! Snap. Read. Not bad. 29 miles per hour. I'm putting around, guys. 29 miles per hour on this. Amazing. Completely amazing. I'm putting around. I'm not pushing it too hard. Yes, I'm full throttling, but 29 miles per hour is not bad on this. Let's keep going. Let's have some fun. Let's take it back to the studio, guys. So guys, after taking the WL Toys 144001 out for the first rip, I'm impressed, guys. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. I ran this on the 2S battery that comes with this RC, and I'm very impressed with this. It is a very solid RC, as I said before, and I thought it performed excellent, guys. The only issues, and I'm gonna talk about the negatives first, and then we'll talk on the positives. Where I ran this for the first run, I thought the tires weren't getting that much traction, and that could be, now I did run this on a fairly cold day on tarmac. I will say that it may have been a little bit sandy out there. It was after a rainstorm out here in the Northeast, and it's possible that could have been part of the reasons for it. But I just could not get that much traction with these tires. I actually switched over for a second run to these. And these are straight off of my Losi Mini 8 DB Pro. I thought these hooked up very well when I ran on this. And you'll see the running video of these tires at a later date. But I thought these hooked up excellent with this. Now I did take them to a separate location. And I gotta say, guys, I was impressed. When I ran it with these, I was really impressed with them. So if you're looking for a second set of wheels and tires, this is a good option. I'm pretty sure there's other options out there, but these were a pretty good option that I had, and I had just had these laying around and figured I'd try these out. The other issue that I had with this, and this is strange, the first running with the stock controller, it tended to cut out when I was driving a good distance away. I'd probably say that I had it about 50 feet away, and it was cutting out a little bit. But strange enough, the second run I ran with this, I had no issues with it. I mean, it did not cut out. It felt good. It was very responsive. So I don't know, it could be the location that I was running in that was more so the case. But yeah, I'll have to take it out for a couple more times and I'll tell you guys how it performs. But for the first 2 times that I ran it, it's a mixed review, guys. One time great, one time not so great. Outside of that, performance, this thing performed well, guys. The only adjustments that I've made to this RC to this date was I did add some screws to the front to give me a little bit more droop in the front right here. The rear is still in the stock form. I may add a little bit more droop in the rear just to dip it down a little bit. But next up for this RCs, I'm gonna go ahead and start tuning out these shocks. As I said, the fronts are over dampened, and the rear seemed a little bit under dampened on here. They feel a little bit too springy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tuning out the shocks on this RC. But I got to say, guys, for 90 bucks, I've had RCs more than twice the price of this that has not performed as well as this has out of the box. You guys looking at the WL Toys 144001, it's a great RC, guys. Don't look at it as just a China brand. To be quite honest, guys, most of the RCs that we do own, no matter who the company is, it's built overseas. So definitely give this one a look. Check it out. It's worth your 90 bucks, guys. But I think we're gonna leave it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for our latest posts to the channel. This is Ready Set RC, signing out. Thanks again, guys.